Hello, it's a great day here at KEKFILA's YouTube channel. I am your host, the KEKFILA, aka Sage, the Doflamingo aficionado, rolling a 12 here, by the way. I'm facing Ace. This is actually round 7. I'm currently 4 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, so 4-2-0. And I am on my way to try to do my best here. So 4 wins, 2 losses, and 0 draws. And I'm against Ace. I decided to go first against Ace. I think Ace is honestly an interesting deck and kind of a hard deck to play around, but did get easier with the limitations. So, and that's mostly because of the Marco. So we go from this, and we're just gonna go right into the game. I think I decide to keep this hand was good enough for me, and he also decided to keep the hand, which is good enough for him. And we're essentially gonna jump right into this awesome game. And so I don't know why I did that. Now my mat's all messed up for the whole time. I needed to fix it later. So I guess he's going to Pasadena again. If you guys are going to Pasadena, please come up to me. Say hi. I'll be there. It'll be legit. Okay, cool. I play down a Perona. I stack my deck in such an order, and then he plays down an Ezo. Red is such an Ezo magnet lately. It's honestly super frustrating. Every time they always have an Ezo. It's kind of a defeatist mentality, but he grabs a Vista, super interesting, and then he plays down a Buggy, and with Buggy, he grabs a Whitebeard Pirates, and then he passes turn. I go to my turn, and I go to 3 Dawn. I attach 2, and do that. We get a Jinbei out there. Jinbei is pretty neat, pretty cool, and he goes up down to that, and he now has 4 life. I have 5 life. And now he goes to his second turn where he can finally attack me. So he first plays down a Whitebeard Pirates, such as top 5. Top 5, he's going to grab an Ace. Pretty legit. If he gets a couple more of those, I might be afraid here. So he then throws 2 on his Buggy, swinging 5. I don't remember. I think he was attacking the Jinbei. I'm fine with him attacking the Jinbei. I do want it to die. I need this Buggy to go away. But honestly, I don't think I mind. I don't think I either mind it dying. I need this Buggy to go away. I don't need the Buggy to go away that bad, to be honest, though, because he has to attach 2 Dawn to attack with it. But I think this went over for quite a while. I let it die, and I bottom decked the Buggy. And essentially, he just swings 5 at lead. And I counter out for 1k. And then he passes turn. I don't know why he doesn't swing for 6. What he's thinking here. Maybe he definitely wants to guard point. I go 7 at lead, paying this, and he just takes it. I don't know why. Just throw an extra Dawn on your guy next time. And I grab out the Jinbei that went to the trash. That was important for me for something to die. That's probably why I let it die, to be honest. Now, my opponent goes with a 6 Dawn turn, his 3rd turn, and he thinks here for a moment, and he swings 5, probably at my my character, and I just counter out 1k. And then he thinks here, obviously, I have a Mellow in hand in case he wants to do something real froggy. But he just pays 5, plays down a Marco, KOing the Perona. Not a big deal, keeping 1 Dawn up. Again, if you have a flowing Dawn, just attack me, dude. It's okay. So I go 5 first at leader. And then he uses Vista to guard out that. And then, let's see here. I have so much Dawn left over. I go 6k at leader. And I kind of want to put him in a position where I have to really think about this, okay? I bottom deck the Marco, but I want to keep the 2 Dawn up. I keep the 2 Dawn up in case he wants to Flame Emperor me. Flame Emperor is such a strong card. I'd rather him ace me here. Right? So, but Flame Emperor is such a very, very strong card. He aces me. So now he's done. He aces me. Swings 2k on my Moria. And then he swings 5 on my leader. I take this one. And I feign a trigger. And then he swings 7 at leader. And I will still love Mellow because I had nothing else to do with it. But I don't get to draw a card. Stating reasons why. I then go to my 9 Dawn turn. And looks like I forget to Oh, no, he didn't finish his turn. Ah, that's why he didn't finish his turn. So he places the Ezo, gets that 7 cost bomb I'm afraid of. And I don't want to deal with it right now. It's kind of tough. I want to put him in a tough spot. I don't have a Mihawk for his ace, it seems. And yeah, just kind of rough. So I played down this blocker, kind of giving him fuel, honestly. But I look at this, and I'm just really looking over what I'm supposed to do here. I think I messed this all up, by the way, like royally. I think about this for such a long time, and I messed this up. I think. Did I mess this up? Maybe I didn't mess it up. I did mess it up. I went 10 at his ace. He lets it go. But I whiff. I had a whole different idea. I don't remember what it was. It's probably playing a Kuma from hand. I think I just wanted to attack his ace for like 7 and play Kuma. But instead, that kind of worked. I attacked his ace, killed it. And I'm giving him a reason. To play 7 and bomb it. So he does Seaquake it, however, which is pretty strong. Honestly, I made like a big oopsie doopsie there. And I swing 6-5 me, then swing 7, I take that one, and he still has 2 Dawn left over, just for fun. Again, I don't know why. He could probably just go a little bit more aggressive, and I'd probably be at a lower hand counter in life. So I first go 6 at leader. He pays 1 and does a guard point, and then I just bottom deck that card. Again, afraid. I am so afraid. He could just do it right now. Why not? He can just pay 7. If he has an Otama, it's even better. But I think he ditched an Otama earlier. So, you know, Otama's is just a hard card to come by. I don't think he drew it at the right time. So, he wants to really think about this. And he swings 5 at me. I looks like I just take it because whatever. He plays a Marco blocker. And he plays the other Marco. Kind of just wanting to build board here. And I'm like, kind of like, ooh, this is nice for me. And, you know, this is going to be all good for me here. So it looks like I first swing with 5 or 9 at leader. And I have some devious plans. My hand's kind of bricked out. So I first pay 4. I bottom deck. The blocker, so you can't block with it. So then I pay 9. He goes down to 2 life. And then I swing 5 again. He then gives me just a Seaquake as a 1K counter, because that's legal as ace. Yes, the kick boss will recover from that play. Paul, oh, VIP. And I bottom deck the other Marco, so I double bottom deck. I have 2 Dawn up. You know I have a Love Mellow in hand. Because I have flipped it over. But he, you know, he probably drew an Otama here. And he ends up playing Otama. And using the 7 cost event to kill the Mihawk just makes sense. You need to kill this card. You need to put pressure on me. You need to get this Love Mellow out of me. And, I mean, I think it was this whole will he or will he not throw down that big 7 drop cost, the Flame Emperor. So, he first plays the Otama, plays the Flame Emperor, killing the Mihawk. Okay, like I said, and he's really thinking this one. He attaches 2 Dawn, so he goes to 10. And he's not ditching any events. His hand is so limited now. His hand's so small. He used 2 cards for that combo, and obviously he's just asking. So I'm just like, well, okay. I just need to give you 2 cards. Okay, cool. I will give you a 1K, it's gonna be 3 cards, and a Love Mellow. I'll draw for turn first, and then I'll give you a 1K. So I give him a Pacifista, a Gecko Moria, and a Love Mellow, and I get out of that double attack. Pretty legit for me. Something I need to get out of, because if I have no blockers next turn, it would hurt. So I first swing 8 at leader, paying 1. And guess what? I maybe remember was on top of my deck. I don't remember. Time. I put him down to 1 life. He's at pretty limited life. He's at 4 cards in hand. I play down the Kuma, and I have 2 Dawn active. And 2 Dawn active, 2 life. I'm just trying to coast along here, and you know, just do whatever is cool. Again, giving him room to Flame Emperor. I really don't want him to Flame Emperor in case he has another one. but it's definitely something I have to think about all the time. So he plays down a buggy. With buggy skill, he ends up picking up from the top of the deck a... Come on. You can show me. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Oh, he looks at his hand. He takes his time here. Let's see quick. He takes his time here. I'm okay with that. He's taking his time. He's not taking too much time. So he grabs a Seaquake, and he really thinks about that for a minute. And pays 1. He's already paid 1. Pays 7. Plays down another Ace. Portgoth's D Ace. Minusing obviously the 2 cards that are on the field. He swings 2 at the boa. I'm gonna let this boa die. Like, why would I not let her die? He swings 5 at leader. I'm like, well, you're gonna pop this anyway, so I might as well just block with it, right? Yeah, I know you have the Seaquake, but maybe he wants to keep the Dawn up to, you know, use as a Rad Beam or something. So I give him a 2K, and then he does this. I pay 2, then I draw from the Love Mellow. I'm fine with that. I gotta use my Mellow as well. And then he passes turn. He does not want to use a Seaquake because, you know, shit's crazy. So he has 4 cards in hand, no blockers, 1 Dawn. I have 3 cards in hand, and I'm thinking, can I just swing 10 and 10? If he guards out one of these, I'm screwed. I can swing 9 and 10, and so 9 and 11, but, like, again, he probably can block out of one of these, because if his hand has a bundle of events, he can easily just do a 3K and then... So I can't afford to do that. I first go 4, 9 at lead, revealing the top card of the deck. I reveal it's an Alvida, so I did not get lucky there with what I wanted to do. And he has to think about that. He actually takes it, which kind of shocked me. I pay 4 for the boa, and I just place a Dawn under boa. I just want that draw. Obviously, it's going to draw me a 2K, which is pretty legit. And he goes again to his next turn. He has a grip of a hand, but honestly, he needs to either deal with my board right now, or have a blocker, or go for game, which he pretty much has to just go for game, right? But I have 2 blockers, and that's kind of tough. 2 blockers, 2 health. He doesn't have the thing that removes, so I felt very confident because I was at 2 health here. So he first pays 3. He Fire Fists, gets rid of the Boa Hancock, and he ditches these other Fire Fists here. Oh no, he ditches the Flame Emperor. So I'm like, okay, well, he's not killing me this turn because he doesn't have Flame Emperor anymore. Or he can't do anything with it, essentially. I'm thinking he could have Flame Emperor and actually still kill me here, but he doesn't. So he first gives a nice... Oh, he may die. He's thinking about giving this to his buggy. But he actually puts 3 Dawn to his Ezo, making his Ezo a 5. And so I give him an easy... I think I overthink this one. I give him a 2K counter, right? I overthink this one. I really just wanted to get this out of the way. And he then kind of spaces Dawn out again. He puts 2 Dawn on his buggy. His buggy swings for 5. I'm like thinking, okay, can you... What's the most he could do? Does he have a Fiery Doll? Can you just go nuts and swing 9 with that? And pitch a couple events? I still have my blocker. Like, can he survive next turn? If I block this, I don't have Pacifista. And so I block the buggy, thinking I'm still fine without that. So he goes 5. He goes 7. I take both those. And he ends turn with 2 Dawn up. I have to just kill him here. So I just swing 5 and 16. Makes sense. Maybe I go 8 first, because 8 or 9. Do I go 9? Makes sense. I'll go 9 first, just in case Rad Beam. So he places down guard point, and he just kind of loses. He does enough to counter the guard point, the Pacifista, but everything else not really so much. So that was a good win for me. I am now 5 wins, 2 losses in this 10-round tournament, and pretty legit. I appreciate all you watching. I'll see you all in the next video tomorrow. Ciao.